Welcome back. It's a new day. Today, Adrian and I are working on the Turbo Impreza. So we're going to start taking off the bits and pieces, get it ready for paint. We'll start like prepping the roof and fixing the dents and all that. So, yeah, this is currently what it looks like right now. We did start taking off the turret moldings, but there's a couple of dents in the boot here that we need to fix. Just need to take all the badges off. Yeah. Alright, so we're going pretty good with it. I'll show you guys what we've done to it so far. So, Adrian's buzzed the roof down in what? 240 grit. So he's buzzed the roof down 240 grit. I've taken the headlights out, taken the front reinforcement off, which is fucked. Also taken the flashes out, and if you come around to the back, I've taken the rear bar off and the tail lights out. So I'm gonna have to get new tail lights. I knew I was gonna have to get one new anyways, but the water that's been sitting in there has like almost, it's not really corroded, but it's like eaten away at the chrome finish on the inside.
It used to be at Port Lincoln, so it was near the beach, so all the salt water and shit would just move along and eventually start to eat away.
Yeah, we found like all these tiny shells and stuff, like you can see it here. Like all these tiny shells and stuff in here, so yeah. Alright, so we're gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna start taking off the door moldings, maybe the mirrors, possibly the handles, just anything and everything that's in the way of what needs to be painted. And then yeah, what are you gonna buzz down next?
Well, after doing the roof in 240, I'll probably do a bit of repairs on it, just have to see all the lows. Just leave it in probably 1K primer for now, and then when I go to actually primer, I'll buzz it back and do 2K. And then after that, I could start on the bonnet, but if you're already done on the back, I'll probably do the boot lid. But I can choose wherever to go really, just whatever's easier. Probably do all my repairs first, because this here could just be a buzz down, it's not that bad, because that's all just clear peel, and this doesn't have any dents on it. So I'll probably just go now to the boot, and then start the way we normally do the pillars, and do the sides. So bumper bars are going to be a weekend job because they're going to take way longer because they're fiberglass and you have to repair them, make sure they're alright, make sure they're strong again. So that will just be another episode for that. Really, that's all I'm doing today.
Alright, well let's keep going with it. Right, gonna leave it there today. I'm gonna do some more work on it tomorrow. So far we just buzzed the roof, put some bog on the roof so we can wait for that to harden and sand that down. And I've started taking off some of the panels so we can get a nice clean spray. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Welcome back, it's a new day. Today I'm gonna be working on the side skirts, which are behind me here. There's a couple of holes I need to fix on them. I also need to prep them to get ready for paint. Current situation is the side skirts are almost done. We just need some of these repairs to cure, so we have to wait 24 hours. We got this repair down here on the underneath of one of the side skirts, and this repair in the corner here on one of the other side skirts. So everything else has been sanded in 120 and then gone over with a 600 soft pad. And then tomorrow we just need to sand back the repairs and then put it in primer. Welcome back, it's a new day. Today I'm going to be doing some interior upgrades on the car. No bodywork today unfortunately, but I do have some exciting things to show you guys. So I ended up finding full leather interior for the car. The back seats are out of a Subaru Liberty, which is what we call the Legacy down here in Australia. And the fronts are from a Subaru Forester. And I also got the steering wheel here from a Subaru Forester too. And then Adrian also had a spare WRX cluster which came with his car. So I'm also going to put that in, make it a bit more WRX. I also found a leather shift knob that I can use as well. So the whole of this interior is going to be mostly leather, which is quite nice. And then I also found some boring things when I was there, like a new washer bottle, battery tray. And then I also ended up finding a front reinforcement as well. So that will just sand, spray a bit of a green base coat on, and then slap back on the car. Alright, I'm going to start by taking out the front seats and then the back seats, and then I'm going to put in the front and the back. And then I'll take out the steering wheel and put the new one in. So it's not a 100% correct fit, but it's good enough. So I might make up a little bracket that goes down here into the actual mounting holes, because right now it's just like free. The back's not too bad. You know, it looks alright if you don't look at it too much, but there's a couple gaps on the side and shit like that. So you can definitely put these seats in. It's just not going to be 100% of a fit. So with that being said, let's hope the front seats fit in. After a little cleanup, it will just give like a whole new, just a bit more of like a sportier feel to the car. So yeah, definitely looks a lot nicer than before. Welcome back, it's a new week. Today we're going to be doing more work on the green turbo Impreza. Alright, so today I'm going to start taking off the belt molds and then the window molds on the other side, and then also might start doing the radiator, but we'll see how we go for time. Basically, after I've now put a skimmer bog over the top, I've 120'd on the buzzer to just knock off the thickness, and then I'm just going to start blocking it now 180 and then 240, and then I'll do the same for all the other ones, and then once they've all been done, just double check over the roof, and then that'll be ready for 2-pack primer.
that's only just to seal it on. And then once it's all done, I'll seal this up with that metal. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just sealing it all off for now. Then that way we'll go back to actually 2-pack primary once we're ready to do the whole car. So I'm just going to do wherever there's repairs that need to be done. This will hold, the whole roof will be 2-pack primed. But if there's like a small dent here, small dent there, I'm not going to do the whole car. I'm literally just going to do a section, like just a patch, buzz at 400, scarab pad 800, and then it'll be ready for paint pretty much. So this shouldn't take us long, because since the roof is the hardest bit, the bonnet isn't too bad, just buzz it. That's all clear coat peel. This isn't bad either. They'll probably be bogged. It probably won't be pulled out because it's not too bad. But once you get all the repairs out of the way, the rest of it is just a buzz down and it'll be done like that.
Right, I'm gonna leave it there for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more work on the roof, maybe some work on the boot, and then I'll finish taking out all the little exterior pieces that'll be in the way, so like the door handle, the mirrors, all that stuff. So yeah. Welcome back. Today we're doing more work on the Turbo Impreza. Today I'm going to be trying to get the radiator out, and Adrian's going to be doing some work on the bonnet. That's the radiator I've got to change out. So the reason I'm changing it out is because one, there is a huge crack on the side here, and number two, because it's a turbo motor, I don't think this radiator probably could handle it, but it'd just be better if it was a bit beefier. So I've gone with a 3-core alley radiator, so hopefully be getting even better cooling. Today, new radiators in. I did have to block off this hose here just because it's meant to run to the turbo to cool it, but obviously this doesn't have it because it's NA plus turbo. But yeah, I've just been monitoring the temps. Seems pretty good so far. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, welcome back. It's a new day, and today we're going to be working on the boot, and I'm going to be trying to make the car not set itself on fire by fixing the fuel line issue that they have created for us.
So currently, I'm using my hammer and center punch, and I'm going to be knocking out all of my high spots, and then because we think that this car has been hail damaged, so basically I'm going to go over all of the high spots, knock them down, and then I'll just whack a bit of bog over the top and flatten it out with a block, and it'll be done.
And if we come over to the front over here, we got this awesome little fuel line here. And then I'm also going to look to see if I can run this coolant line down somewhere as well. So I'm pretty sure that's meant to go from the intercooler, but it looks like they've already got lines hooked up. So I'm going to do a bit of investigation and yeah, see what I can do. I just realized these shouldn't be coolant because there's no actual clamps, like hose clamps holding them on. Like this is what I would expect out of like a vacuum, and even then sometimes they're different to that, but or anything low pressure really is these kinds of clamps. So yeah, I'm gonna just have a look and see what I can do. Alright, so I've fixed the coolant line. I'm also here with my mate Dushan, another avid Subaru driver. Yeah. Drives a GC8. Piece of shit, don't worry. So yeah, he drives a GC8, and it's a pretty nice GC8. So this fuel line here, just put another hose clamp on it, and I've tightened the one a bit closer, so now it doesn't drop fuel. And then I've shortened this line here and just blocked it off for now because I don't think we'll need to run a heater tank. And then under here, obviously it's doing the Subaru thing where it leaks oil, but it's only from the drain plug. I'll show them the bulb work as well, may as well. It started on the door, fuel flap, on the boot lid, so I think Adrian's gonna stay back and do the rest of the door. He might start on this door as well, and he might start on the other side, so yeah, we'll leave it there. Alright, so it's the next day, or technically the next night, and I'll show you guys what Adrian's been doing to the car.
Alright, so basically what I've done tonight, from the start of the day to now, is I've had to rebog all the repairs that I've done on the boot. It feels a little bit funny, but I reckon I'm just going to 2-pack primer that, just so hopefully it self-levels out. While I was waiting for that to all dry, I ended up started going over my other repairs here, so I ended up 180 gridding that and that, saw that, so I ended up bogging over all that, did all that, down the bottom of the door, and then I ended up doing the guard. I ended up circling some more dents that I managed to find, so like here on the bonnet there's a high spot. I don't know why. It's odd that there's a high spot on the bonnet here, unless there's something here up against underneath. But then I looked around and there was more here. There was like a here and here. There was a high here, so I ended up knocking it down. There's a dent there, and then you got all your shopping cart dents along the door here, as you can see. 3 there, 4 here. And then it looks to me that this has been side swiped, so I marked out a section here. But yeah, there's also another bit of waviness on the quarter here and a couple of dents there. But basically, I want to try and 2-pack primer, get the whole car into 2-pack primer, so all my sections that I've done. That's the deadline for Monday. Tomorrow I'm gonna still keep continuing on with it. I'm gonna leave that and then just probably 240 bars over my repairs, just a quick 240. That way it's ready for 2-pack primer. It's not, after once that's all done, give it a hot wash the car, and then eventually we'll get it ready for a respray. I want to try and make the deadline for at least 2 weeks from now, and hopefully get it done. But if we don't, obviously because we've got a lot of time on our hands, we've got work in between, but we'll try and make things happen for you guys to get it done as soon as we can. This will come up really nice with the new paint that we've just mixed up for it. Once it's all painted, give it a nice polish with the buzzer down the grits, and then cut back and polish step 1 and 2, and it'll be ready to pretty much be sold. But once we've done all that, we've still got the front bar, which is over this side here. So basically here's the front bar. I wanted to leave all the harder repairs last and just get the car painted first, but these bars will take a very long time to repair. As you can see here, it's just really damaged and it's split. I ended up just separating the bottom splitter to the front bar just so it's easier to paint but also easier to work on, because then we have to mask around over carbon here, but I'm not too sure how we're going to bring back up the carbon here exactly, but we'll figure it out eventually. But there's more spots here, like there's a chunk missing from here and in here too. So like being fiberglass, it's pretty strong, but it's fucked. This car was fucked, but we're gonna make it look fucking amazing. So yeah, these are the side skirts that we got here. We haven't really like done much to it since what you guys have seen so far. But here's the rear bar. The next piece that we have to do is make up this corner piece here, which on the other side is where that dent was around here. And you got all these crazy cracks that we have to feather out and whatnot, but we'll get that all done like very soon. But I want to mainly focus on getting the whole car done before we can start repairing all these.
Alright, so gonna leave it there. Hopefully in the next video we'll have it painted, and then there's only like a couple things left that we need to do on the car. So it'll hopefully maybe done in the next video as well, but we'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching.